Welcome to Skybroking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult your financial advisor. Major data of this week has economic related data only. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like gold settled up for the week and month as the Federal Reserve standing resolute against any immediate talk of the stimulus tapering or rate hike resorted some shine to the yellow metal. The US jobs showing a bigger than expected gain for July in the Labor Department's monthly non-farm payroll reports due to this week. If that overshoots forecasts, it could complicate the Fed's aim of keeping the stimulus on for the foreseeable future and rates lower for longer. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a profit booking ahead. Silver also may expect a profit booking ahead. These are the major precious metals outlook. Now let's move on to the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has news like oil ekes out fourth monthly gain after the US inventory beat. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for crude oil. And technically speaking, this week crude oil may expect a short covering rally and also profit booking on higher levels. Next is natural gas. It has news like the state is a hot spot in the battle over phasing out gas for home cooking and heating in favor of electricity, with opponents worried about higher costs and unfamiliar technologies. Natural gas prices are rising across Europe and Asia due to tighter supply of commodity, lower production in Europe, and lower exports from Russia. Fundamentally, this is a mixed news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a mixed trade. These are the major energy outlook. Now let's conclude with base metals. First is copper. It has news like copper had an impressive run so far this year, and after a recent pullback from its record highs, tight supplies and rising demand for the industrial metal suggest prices may climb even higher. This is fundamentally a positive news for copper, and technically speaking, copper may expect a short covering rally with resistance of 772.75 and 788.65 levels. Next is aluminum. It has news like premiums rise in Europe and Brazil. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum remains in a positive trend. Next is lead. It has news like in the short term, power restriction in Henan and Jiangxi will have limited impact on production. High season expectation in August may support lead prices, narrowing downward spaces. This is fundamentally a neutral news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a profit booking rally. Next is zinc. It has a news like the initial year-on-year and month-on-month growth rate of GDP in Q2 in Eurozone was higher than expected. This is fundamentally a positive news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc remains in a positive trend. And the last is nickel. It has a news like healthy demand from stainless steel mills and electric vehicle battery makers is expected to underpin nickel prices over coming months. This is fundamentally a positive news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect to continue a positive trend until close below 1450 levels. For more profits and information, visit our website www.skybroking.com. Thank you by Skybroking.